You believe in things that are not real. So do millions of strangers. And that is why you rule the world. Last time, we found our secret weapon, a whole new kind of language. With it, we could gossip and hold our little groups together. But it had a hard limit, about 150 people. Past that, the group cracked apart. So how did we build tribes, cities, and nations of millions? The answer is the single strangest thing about you. You can believe in things that are not real, and so can millions of strangers, all at the very same time. That, and nothing else, is why you rule this planet. You see, gossip was powerful, but it was not the true magic. A green monkey can scream one simple thing: lion. A sapiens can scream that too, but we can say something no animal ever could. We can say the lion is the guardian spirit of our whole tribe. We can speak of pure imagination. We are the only creature that can talk about things we have never seen, never touched, never smelled. Things that simply do not exist. Gods, spirits, heaven, demons, nations, laws. And here is the truly strange part. We do not just talk about them. We believe in them with our whole hearts. You could never convince a chimpanzee to hand you his banana by promising him endless bananas in monkey heaven after he dies. He would just look at you and eat the banana. But a human? A human will give away everything they own for a paradise that no one has ever seen. And somehow, we believe it completely. No other animal on Earth can do this. Only us, the one ape who can imagine. Think about the strangest things you believe in. A heaven you have never visited. A God you have never seen. A flag that is only colored cloth, yet can bring you to tears. A border on a map that you cannot see or touch on the ground. None of these things are really out there in the world. They live only in here, inside our minds. And yet, they feel more real to us than the ground beneath our feet. That is the power and the danger of the human mind. But wait, why would imagining things be useful at all? At first, it sounds like a weakness, even a danger. Picture two ancient humans. One spends his day hunting, gathering, and watching for danger. The other spends hours praying to a spirit he cannot even see. Surely the dreamer should have starved and died out. So how on earth did the dreamers win? Because imagination did something no one expected. It did not just let one person picture a thing. It let many people picture the exact same thing, all at once. That was the real magic. A shared spirit, a shared story, a shared God. And a shared story is the strongest glue in the whole universe. Because if you and I believe the same myth, then even if we have never met, we can trust each other. We can make the same promises, obey the same rules. Two strangers bound by a single story in their heads. And that changed absolutely everything. Just think about it for a moment. 1,000 strangers who believe in the same God can build a temple together. 1,000,000 who believe in the same nation will march to war for it. People who will never meet working as one for an idea. Strangers united by a story. No other animal even comes close. Ants and bees cooperate in their millions, but their teamwork is rigid, frozen, and only with their own family. An ant can never invent a brand new way to live. Wolves and chimpanzees are far more flexible, but only in tiny groups, where everyone already knows everyone. Put two stranger chimps together, and they fight or flee.
Only Sapiens has both, flexible like the chimp and massive like the ant colony. Endless strangers cooperating in endless new ways, all because of shared stories living inside our heads. A chimp troop can never grow past 100 or so, but a single shared story can unite millions.
It can raise pyramids, launch ships, build whole empires. It can send armies marching, all for an idea no one can hold in their hands. And the story does not even have to be true. It just has to be believed by enough people at the same time. That is the quiet engine behind all of human history. Every empire, every faith, every fortune, built on a shared dream. That is the real reason the weak ape conquered the world. The ants now feed on our crumbs. The chimpanzees sit behind glass in our zoos. And we, the dreamers, rule the entire earth. Not because we are strong, not because we are fast, but because we can all believe in the very same beautiful lies. Now stop and look around you right now. Almost everything you see runs on one of these shared stories. The money in your pocket, it is just paper and a promise. The country you live in, you cannot touch it. It lives in our minds. The company you work for, the laws you obey, the rights you hold, none of them exist in the physical world. They are the most powerful fictions ever invented, and every single one of them quietly rules your life. So what exactly are they, and how did we build them? That is exactly where we go next. So this is our true superpower. Not strength, not speed, but the power to believe in the same invisible stories. A shared God, a shared nation, a shared rule can bind 1,000,000 strangers into one. That is why the weak ape conquered the world, while the ants feed on our crumbs and the chimps sit in our zoos. But here is the wild part. The biggest fictions of all are still running your life right now. The money in your pocket, the country on your map, the company that pays you. None of them exist in the physical world, yet they rule everything. Next time, we crack open the greatest stories ever told. If this changed how you see your world, share it with one person who needs to see it. And I will see you in the next episode.